Speeling. So today I figure we're working on some more of Sanguinius, getting him more shiny, and I figure we can work on Angron's weapons because they deserve some love. And that sounds like a good idea today, I figure. Get him a little shiny. Get him looking cool. And we got some wings all glued together. So these now sit in like that, giving us something looking pretty neat. Ha ha! We have our hawk boy. Ta-da! So we're getting there. Yeah, huzzah! Hey, Sean, how you going? So I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Pop. So we'll leave the wings to one side. That's good to hear. That being said, I think we'll need to go ahead and add a little bit of white just in the sealed area afterwards. And then also just on the tips of this side of the wings. And then just even things up later. Hey Blue, how you going? We've been working on a Sanguinius and Angron today. Just getting some things going shiny, make him look fancier. Cause nothing is ever fancy enough. That is good to hear. And that's where we're up to. We're working on... Oh, you watched the Minecraft movie? How'd it go? Like, I've heard some, like both. You've never heard a crowd applause louder than that? Oh, wow. Like, I've heard both ends of whether it's good or bad. They clapped. So people are there for the memes? But were they good memes? That's the main question. Did they do well at presenting the memes? Because if they're able to present the memes well, then we know we're in for a good time. Like, if they're able to somehow, the movie was pretty funny. Okay. Like, I think it's gonna be in the next couple of weeks that I'm able to see it. And I'm kind of hoping out. I'm kind of holding out that we end up, I end up being able to see it. Because it just depends on how well the tickets sell here. Whether it stays in the cinema. Like, it's rather funny. Initially, Mumbling wanted to go and see Snow White. You just saw the Minecraft movie? Awesome! Awesome! I've got to see it then. Like, if everyone's saying that it's a good, then I gotta go see it. No, we didn't use that one. Did we use this? What did we use? No, we used that, and then... Bum bum. It's those two. Nice. Huh? Oh, I know. Like, I looked it up in our local movie theater. It's now only showing once a day. You give the movie a 7 out of 10. It was really funny and the crowd interacted it. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Shade. Like, I think we've had enough Snow White remakes. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, so were there really lots of YouTuber like Minecraft YouTuber cameos? Like, I heard they did a Technoblade tribute as well. Why is my cloth soggy? What happened in my box? Why are things soggy? Cloth mysteriously soggy. They were barely in it, but yeah. That's what cameos are for. They show up and people go, oh, 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 it's that! And then they leave. But that I think is the whole point. well, my rag, it just has a soggy end. And, like, my box doesn't have anything wet in it. There's a pig with the ground. Yay! That's awesome. Yeah, I have no context as to why my cloth is soggy. None at all. Dad TDM's in it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna. If I watch it, I'm gonna have to play Spot the YouTuber, which is gonna be great considering. Considering I don't recognize people. It's gonna be an interesting time. My paint spilled down the back. Like, I know a lot of the Hermitcraft YouTubers went to it. Boom. Have I taken a look on the art channel? I've seen a Speeling. It looks so cool, Shade. It looks really cute. Do-do-do. All right. Damn, damn, bam, 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 bam. Now we can start getting some shines going on. So I figure we have the spear that is going here, and we have shines coming from our spear. So we're getting all through here, getting shiny. Petition to get Puppetling as an emoji. What would Puppetling do? Like, if we're getting Puppetling, would we get Puppetling going wave? Or would we get Puppetling talking going bop 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 bop? Ba, ba, ba. Talking? Because I don't think we... Wait, how many emotes do we have? I need to check this. Alright. Mighty viewer rewards, tell me about emotes. We have one open slot for follower emotes, and then actually we've got, yeah, we could actually do some more stuff. We could actually do some more emotes. Huzzah! We can. Aha! Glorious day. It's always a good day to find out you can do that. Now, one of the things I want to do is I want to add just like streaks of brighter yellow through here because it's shiny metal and we have shines that go through. Hey, welcome in, Cupid. Good to see you. How you going? We're up to mischief. We're doing painting. Then there's gonna be some shine down here. How you been? Like, I think with the Minecraft movie, if they played it serious, I don't think it would roll too well. I think we'd have a highlight here because it's reflecting off the sword. Because it'll be... I'm doing pretty good. Like, we now have some glued wings that we can go ahead and temporarily place in here. And be like, haha! Turn around. Ta-da! We have fella! Actually, I'm curious. Do you guys prefer this way round? Or, let me try something. Transform. Did that work? Transform. I said. No? Hey, let me grab this. Thank you. Okay. Is this actually easier on you guys? Yeah? It's different. Now we got fingers the other way around. Like I just realized. Oh gosh, it's fine. Like, I feel like looking at it. We can give it a go. Yeah, let's see if we can give it a go. Because like now the model's up the right way, vaguely. Like I can be like, yeah, hey look, it's Flapper Boy, and he's basically the right way up. Oh, good luck, now, Rick. I hope it works out well. Right, he's up the right way. He's got his flappers. He's got everything else. He's working. So fingers crossed. It worked. We'll leave it for now, and if we decide one way or the other, if we like it, then, or we don't, we can put it back or not keep it back. There we go. Bam. No. Now, how did we get that lovely, lovely brown last time? It was like some of this and then some of this. Yeah. And we also got to color in that, because otherwise we're gonna forget and he'll just have a white foot forever. And then we'll just cover it in dirt and be like, yeah, it was always meant to be like that. Like, So basically, the general idea is we're making the shiny gold. And the way we're doing that is with golds and metallics. Is, like, can I grab something that's metal? Oh, mighty Elsa case! Show us your insides! Okay, so, let's see. So we can see here how, if we ignore my finger, wait, there we go. Okay, so it goes from really bright brights down into something that's actually really, really dark. And with any metal, it does this. Like, we've got really dark blues here. We've got something that's actually quite a dark grey. And it doesn't look like this when I look down at it. It's only on this angle. Because no matter, as you change the angle, you get something different. And so that actually changes everything. Like, you can see here, it's picking the light source up. And so everything through this is how the object functions, because it's all about picking up different lights. And when you're painting metals and things, you go ahead and you organize light. Or like here, you got a variety of blues. Like, you've got a much brighter blue here, a darker blue here, and then you've got a little highlight here, and then it gets way darker over here. And I've got three light sources going on right now. I got the window, I got a light, and then I got my torch. So actually, that light should not be on. Oh well, we'll turn it off in the ads. So with this sort of thing, and then if I bring this along, we've even got a highlight over here. So that's what we're doing. We're imitating this. Yay! Go Elsa! Bam! Doo-doo-doo. And when you look at metals, it means that you're able to, or if you look at metals and see how they function, you're able to slowly but surely build up a library of how things react to light. Like plastics, it's a lot smoother and slower. Fabrics, it very much depends on the fabric. Like a satin is a lot more light reactive, like metal. But a cotton you have slow, smooth transitions of fabric. Like in this case, aha! So in this case, you have like a hard edge here from where the shadow hits, but along the cuff, it's actually a very slow, subtle change of color. And same with, where is it? This wrinkle here. So stuff like that is really good to look at if you're wanting to paint fabric. And in this case, I'm pretty sure this is fur, which is another thing indeed. But you can look at polar fleece to get an idea on the texture. So in this case, you can go ahead and you can put in like, what is it? A darker background color, and then stipple in a lighter top color to get that sort of thing. Textures! Yay! And you can also layer those sorts of effects up. So one of the things that we'll be playing around with is the fact that on his legs here, there's actually some scales. So going in and adding depth to those will be really interesting. and we can have some fun with that. Doop, doop, doop. But that's, I suppose, you know, it's, I really got to stop and actually finish off my slideshow. Like, my to-do list for that is like it's 3/4 finished, and it's just sitting there and being like, yes, Speeling, this thing that actually needs doing, you should do it. Then we can all sit and we can be like, art! Art, the glorious thing that exists. And I can inflict art upon you guys. Now, since we've got light coming, we can grab the sphere because we want the sphere to actually have the light coming off it. So we've got the light coming from here. There's less light on this side. There's more light on this side. So we're going to say that there's light here. That's where we're getting our light line. Do do do. There we go. Perfect. And then we can figure this one out. Probably be like that. And we get Foot. Hello, Foot. How are you going? How are you enjoying your day? Are you a happy Foot? Do you know the life, universe, and everything? I do. Life is good. I forgot to get this thing. That is required. There we go. Alright. Also, in between, what's it called? Defeating the Moon Lord and what is it? Playing hardcore Minecraft. I will be playing the horror game. So that's when that's going to be happening. I'll put an announcement in chat in Discord so that we will not forget, and it will be easily found. Oh no! It jammed itself in. Oh no! Well, I suppose you can go back to the beginning of the whatever you need to delete and then press backspace. No, forward. No, wait. Which? Delete. Backspace. Delete. What? One goes forward, one goes back. It's gotta be one or the other. Delete. Backspace. Delete. Backspace. The one that backspace doesn't do. It works like that. You either hit the delete deletes the ones in front. Backspace goes backwards. There we go. Okay, so you can always go forward and then backspace the stuff, and then you can go ahead and work it that way. There you go. There you go. I'm just showing off my amazing computering skills using the keys that I absolutely always use. Yes, yes, and not the fact that I type almost purely on my cell phone nowadays rather than on my keyboard. Welcome in, Matthias! How are you going? We are busy painting Sanguinius. And not only that, but Sanguinius now comes with a pair of wings. Good luck, Notrick. Ta-da! Yes, yes, we appreciate the backspace. The backspace is loved, the backspace is appreciated, and we need to add more water to this paint. There we go. Bloop. I think next time we paint is this is the pirate version. And this Sanguinius started off on where is it? He started off on his tactical rock over here. So he was the one that existed on his rock. So he was perched up like this. But now he's been adapted, so he's got this lovely, lovely little bit of copper. So he's gonna slot into Angron. Bump, like so. And then he's gonna be having his spear. So they can have their epically fated battle. Yes! If we turn it around that way, I think we get a better view. And so, we just hold the wings there for a hot second. We get a pretty good look at where things are going with this. The wings won't be glued on until much later, because, well, they're pretty big and chunky and get in the way of painting. But, yeah, like, when I realized I had the opportunity to pick up both Angron and Sanguinius, I was like, it's diorama time! And, like, it was just morally required. Who does not want to see Angron and Sanguinius fighting? Like, this is a vibe, and I am here for it. We need this in our lives. And, like, it is just so much fun. Oop. Oh, yeah. So, like, basically, as far as models go, they've not been too bad. Like, I would buy these again, and I'd like to at some point do a kit bash with Angron. And give him a pimp cane of Slaneshi demons and a hat and all sorts, and make it really silly because it just sounds fun. So that's going to be on my list for probably next year. Boom. Yeah. And it's all come from the fact that we now have a hat for Angron. And he looks fabulous in it. Come wear your hat. Bam. I mean, we need to do a build around Angron wearing the hat. Right? He looks too good wearing this hat. He needs to have something to tell us. Oh, wait, where is he? There he is. Wearing this hat. He just looks too good. Yeah. Ta-da. Yeah, Fabius Vile style. Exactly. He needs to smooth operator Fabius Vile. We need to be able to pull that off. Right? And if he pulls that off, then he's king of the world. That's awesome. And I mean, who would say no to Angron? Who would be silly enough to say no to Angron? Like, these are the main questions of the world. Doo-doo. I think we made that brown a bit too brown, though. We'll come back to that. Like, normally between painting sessions, like, it is a DIY palette, so things dry out. But I normally keep the sheet so I know what the colors were, but I needed a new sheet, so I was like, ah, yes. But I really should have kept the sheet. Oh well, such is life. We can figure out the color. Like that. Because it's that orangey color. I would almost say it's a mix of the peach I have and the yellow. The dark yellow. Do 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 do. There we go. Like, Fabius Bile has such a swagger to him, I think I'd call it. Like, I think when Fabius Bile shows up in a room, there is no questioning whose attention is on who. Fabius Bile owns the room at that point. There we go. We got some leg movement. We got some leg action. Heck yeah. Like, a friend of mine showed me the model and I was like, oh, I am not fond of the Emperor's Children. You I can make an exception for. You have the moves. Like, that was a vibe. It is a vibe and I am here for it. Boom. There we go. Much better. Now I'm kind of thinking if we go ahead and we just do a little bit of this here. Don't make much sense now, but hey. We like adding shines in random places. But they're not actually random, they're actually useful. There we go. Bum, bum. Then if we attack these scales, we just like put tiny dots of the yellow on them. I think that'll really highlight them. There we go. Aha! This is gonna drive me mad. What have I done? What have I done this? Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. This is why I'm doing it. Oh my word, why? Wait, this means we need to do the other side as well. Why? There's so many details in this thing. Ah, my eyeballs. I'm not even... Well, actually, I'm using the brush with the nicest point. I don't think I've got a smaller brush that has as nice of a point. Let's just send a bit of this down like that. And then I figure something like that. Yeah. Not quite right, but we'll work with that. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Wonderful. Aha! Doesn't. Yeah, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Can we focus in at it? Just a bit of shine. Wait, what about this side? There we go. We got little dots. Wait, I think we have like little dots somewhere else to do as well. Oh, some on the... Aha! There's little dots on his arm up here. And there's little dots on the inside of his on the inside of his shin as well. Where is it? Focus. Focus. There we go. So we got in there. That means we've got in there. Okay. We got this. Bum, bum. You only want a little bit, I think, on the inside of the thigh, though. Like it's just catching the light. That? Yeah, that I like. I like that. We approve of this. Like, it's just enough to say that there's some sort of shimmer. Yeah! Which way? That way. This is what I get for turning my camera around. I can't actually tell which way is what. There we go. This is the perfect music for painting tiny, tiny spots. And then it stops. Of course it stops. Do, 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 do. There we go, we have spots. Glorious day. Okay. Success. Now, where was the other part where we had spots? Oh, right, it's up here in the shiny, or the bit that's already shiny. I'm thinking we won't touch those bits for now, because I think instead of going shiny, we'll take those into shadow. So when we grab bright bits again, no, not bright bits, shadows, we might come back and hit those, and that'll be good. That sounds like a plan. Mini painting reminds me so much of doing a puzzle. It's like, ah, yes. Do we go ahead and we paint this bit now? Or do we paint this bit now? Ah, yes, but we can't paint this bit now until we paint this bit. Ah, but this part needs this part to be painted. All right, the plan is in action. And we can't put this bit together until we get this bit. And like, I think that's part of the fun. There we go. We get the bright, glorious shines. All right, I believe it's time we crack open some white and get some color going. And then I think it's time to color in all the red details. Doo-doo-doo. white. May as well grab the red while we're at it. Is this the red that I want? I think it is. There's a baby. Or is it this red? You know what? We're gonna use both of them. Nah. This is my face. You see, I have flesh hands and a digital face. This is the Speeling existence. It is strange and terrifying to many people, but it is what it is. Boom. Nah. Don't wanna. Not gonna happen. Not my vibe. Boom. Alright, and I figure we can also go ahead and put a little shine in this. Is this little dome thing really where it deserves one? Because, like, if I had a face, do you think that I could go ahead and do this? Wait, which stream? Which chat do I have? This. Here we go. I couldn't do this if I had a physical face. Now, could I? Already a plan to paint the face? What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the face last. Because if I have the face, if in place before I paint everything else, then I think it's going to be a bit trickier. Good aim, Shade. Yeah, and we can't throw anvils either. So it's a bit dumb. It's a bit dumb to have a physical face. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint the face last because I kind of want to use layers of glazes. Or if I'm feeling particularly unconfident, I'm probably going to use a base of contrast paints. And then build up from there. Because I would very, very much like to not mess up Sanguinius's face. Because, like, yeah. I mean, flesh is just so uncool, am I right? Whoever would want to have flesh? I mean, for all anyone knows, I just employ these hands. They just sit here and I just pay them like minimum wage to sit here and exist. Like, look, hands, wiggle. Gosh. yeah, like, to me, that seems to be a sensible plan with the face, because, like, I don't want to, go and risk overspill on the face, because, like, let's get to grab this out for a hot second. we have all of this lovely flowing hair, and then we've got the laurel wreath. And then we have the face that is, well, it is highly detailed. Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Thank you. There we go. Face. And I'm not sure I really want to mess with that. Not seriously. Like, he has eyeballs. He has eyeballs, for goodness sake. He has eyebrows. He has a chin. Like, there are so many things in there that I am not sure I can, like, I'm not sure it's in my ability to paint at this time. So this is intimidating to me. Like, oh my goodness, there is so much detail in this. I'm like, ha! But we never let this stop us. Never. Never, I say. Because if it is intimidating, that just means we're going to learn something from it. And through that, we're going to be able to walk away and say that, yeah, we might have muffed it up, we might have had to scrub his face a few times, but hey, it just means Sanguinius got a beauty treatment or two. And also, we were able to learn how to paint really, really small faces. And it might be a good idea to go ahead and pull out some of my spare Space Marine faces and practice on them first. So it might be that we go ahead and pull out and practice on a few models first and just practice doing some faces. And in doing that, we might get the hang of it. Yeah! Because there is never anything wrong with getting some practice in. We love practice. I mean, even maestros and the big guys of the music world, they sit for hours a day going ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And like, heck, my teacher is always like, Speeling, do your scales. Your scales are important. And I'm like, yes, teacher. Speaking of which, I really need to remember to do my scales today because it's going to be a busy day. There we go. Because if you don't do them, well, if you don't do your practice, you never learn. Well, actually, no, that's not quite right. You don't learn efficiently. Because basically, you can learn any skill by just slowly tackling the next task and the next task, but you can learn more efficiently by doing exercises, like learning how to gradient shade, and being like, yeah, congratulations, sprue number... Why do I have a sprue here? But congratulations, sprue number 26. You are going to be my practice sprue, and oh hey, there's a spare head here. So you can take this sprue and practice smooth blends on it. Or you can practice doing straight lines and like going along here and being like, yes. Or heck, this lovely square here that is really nice. You can practice doing freehanding on here. Because of the fact that plastic doesn't actually hold the same stuff as anything else. Or it's not a PET bottle, but you can take your plastic drink bottles and paint on those. Wait, how did I pull off that wink? Oh my gosh, I can wink if I go like that. Oh my gosh. I have discovered a superpower of winking. Glorious day! I just need to tilt my head. Wait, how did I do that? How did I wink? How did I wink? I must wink. There we go. Nobody shall ever stop me from winking again. Yes, we have the wink. Wait, no. Come on, come on. I had the wink. No! No! As soon as the power has come, it is gone. Welcome in, Simmer. How you going? I would welcome you, but with a wink, but my superpower has disappeared. Oh, my word. Oh. It was gone too soon. Oh. How's your day been? People can indulge in the wink. Everybody must love the wink. The wink is glorious. We are busy doing a diorama of some Warhammer 40k. This is a character named Sanguinius, who has big, giant angel wings and is the goodest of people. And the diorama has him fighting a fella named Angron, who at the moment is wearing the most glorious hat. He slots into here. Like so. And then we have them fighting. Ta-da! There we go. I think we gotta turn them that way. There we go. And that's what we've been working on for several weeks. I think we've worked it out to actually be a few months by now. So I think in the next couple of weeks we'll probably take a break from doing this and we'll work on something else. Wait, have I thought about getting a Gilliman mini to fight the Mortarian I have? Oh, that's an idea. Wow. That is a vibe. Not gonna lie, that is a vibe. I'd have to look it up. But I'd be there for that. But, like, I think, taking on my next, big paint quest will probably have to be after a break from painting, because, or from painting big, a big, what do you call it, thing? Because I think taking on a few smaller paint quests would be good for a while. Because we've been at this for a few months. I think we deserve to have like a... deserve to have a little break. There we go. I think I'm happy with that. All right. Now we have this part. It's all Shiny. Oh, and I kind of want it to just shine in general. Because, like, I don't want to be that person that makes huge multi-month dioramas. Like, that's a lot to ask. And, like, it's a lot of fun to paint these, but it's very different. And I also know that this is probably not what half of peeps are here for. So it's like, well, this is definitely the stream for me that I do for my own pure indulgence rather than something that I put out there more for you guys. Like, I share it because I really love it and I hope that you guys enjoy being here. Rather than, this is a cool thing that I know you guys will love. I'm glad you like it. There we go. Ta-da! All right. Now we get to break into the other things. Now we get paint. Although, I'm thinking, where is it? Where is my... We got two of these to shake. Extra clicky clacks. Is it getting picked up? Yes. All the shaking. One. Two. And I don't think I need this. But what we do need is the pink. Because when making jewels, we want to go from dark red all the way to pink and then all the way to white. So I suppose we're going from dark red to white. It's a color range. We accept that pink is nominally a color in this situation because it has been acknowledged as a color by the greater populace. It is not just a light red. There, I said it. You can clip it. Ugh. Okay, so we want our lovely, lovely blood drops. And we're gonna go put a little bit of red under the leash. This is the wrong brush for this. Please be okay. There we go. Okay, so we want all the details to start with the dark red. Like that. Aha. Ooh. I just had a thought. These big red circles would look so nice in red, but we've already colored them. Okay, first step. We're gonna go ahead and color all the little red blood drops, and then we'll come back to it and hopefully color in the red pauldrons, because we like the red. Simple things we're made of. Ah. Do, 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 do. Will you ever be in love with me? Share a piece of your emotion, or will I stay here in the back and see how you squander your devotion all the time? I wish for more. Away. Ow! It's on the edge. Okay, we're going to have to come back to that one. It's on places it shouldn't be. Oh, okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. We gotta take a moment, take a drink, and a breath. There we go. Okay. Whew. I swear, I don't think I can breathe painting these droplets. It's like, yes, now breathe in as the paintbrush goes down, breathe out as the paintbrush goes up. Congratulations, one blood droplet painted. What's that on my paintbrush? What am I seeing? I see gunk. Problem solved. Haha. Okay. No red on my fingers. No red on the fingers. Okay, we're good. Let's try this again. Okay, that's looking good. We approve of this. Okay, hear me out. What if we do all of these little dots that we've previously colored in yellow and red? I'm gonna hate myself, but it'll look really, really cool. Like, look at this. Where is it? Focus. Like, it's just so nice. And like having all of these little red bits. Which way is it? This way. It looks so good. I approve of this. It's so golden, shiny. We need this. It's gonna be so many little dots. Oh, but it'll be worth it. It'll be so worth it. Oh. Okay, if we do the little red dots, I think we'll leave this big roundel red, gold. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the plan. We'll do all the little dots red. And then we'll leave the big roundels. Is this right again? No. There we go. One more of the teardrops. Whew. There we go. All right. Now it's time to tackle the other little dots, because apparently we hate ourselves. Oh, that's mean, cruel, and unusual. All right, where do we start? Okay, let's start with the little dots up here. I think we will need a brush that is a lot more fully loaded for this, rather than my usual shenanigans of, oh, a little bit of paint on. Yeah, here we go again. Oh, man. Because sometimes it's just the barest hint of paint. Like, sometimes it's the barest hint of color that'll sell you something. So, like, I think it's worth it. I'm like, what was it? I was reading an excerpt of, was it Echoes of Eternity? Or was it Unremembered Empire? And, like, it was busy describing Sanguinius being, like, almost covered in the barlight rubies. So it makes sense for there to be, like, so many of these. Instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Although 10. Like 10 is a good number in itself, but we could do better. We could do better. That being said, like, if it was 9, it would be thematically appropriate. We're just saying. We're just saying here. And we could also paint these ones, these studs along here to be rubies when we get to this. But that is future Speeling's problem, and we're not going there right now. We don't bother future Speeling with future Speeling problems unless future Speeling causes us problems. It's more the other way around. We cause future Speeling problems, not future Speeling giving us problems. Because if we get future Speeling problems, future Speeling just gets annoyed. There we go. That being said, these ones really do have an actual bezel around them to show off that they are but where are they? These ones here. Ah, focus. Come on, camera. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Yes. There we go. Okay. These ones really do have quite the bezel around them to show that they are set in place, which really emphasizes the fact that they're rubies and their gems set in place. Whereas these ones up here could be sold as both rivets or gems quite easily. So it's like 6 half dozen, I think, on these ones. There we go. Can we reach these ones? There we are. Aha! Shiny as shiny does! Success! Okay, no. That is a vibe. We're going for that. That is just on point, peak performance. We love it. Ba-ba! Yes! We want the peak bling! Like, the fact that already Sanguinius is going in wearing gold, he needs the rubies. He needs the rubies just to be like, yes! Now we can finally fix this one up. Because everything on it's dried. There we go. Now, I figure one thing that we could do is like just brush the tips of the filigree that's all over Sanguinius with one step higher in color. Bro, yeah, yeah, he's got the full on just waterfall of drip. But we can go ahead and yeah, brush all the filigree with one step higher of color, so it stands out. Or we can brush it with red and make it look like a red inlay, or an orange inlay, which I think would also look good. There we go. Any other big bits that are hanging about? We've got this one, but the area is not painted. Actually, we could paint that bit now. It's easy enough. Go. That's fine. Ah. We want our shiny gem, please. Please allow us to have it. There we go. So, you know, the amount of drip on Sanguinius kind of makes me wonder if the Blood Ravens are descended from him. Like, despite the fact that they don't actually do the num-num. There we go. Like, that is all the drip. Alright, now comes the fun part. Well, yeah, exactly, they just like the shinies. Wait, what if they're, like, thirds? Okay, now we're coming in with our red, our bright red. We're only painting one half of these droplets. Which is gonna be real interesting for the really small ones. Oh my gosh. Actually, let's paint the tops of the droplets with red. And then we'll hit it with a side slash of pink, and then just a dot of white. And that should do it. Like, the Blood Ravens fascinate me. Like, they're just out here stealing stuff and being like, oh yeah, sure. Or at least... I should read a book about them, because, like, tactical acquisitions is just so wild. There we go, we got the shyness going on. And like, the level of trying to know what's meme and what isn't is like, wait, what? Are you sure this is not a meme? It's like, what? It is truly fascinating to me. Doo -doo. There we go. Okay, and this one we go ahead and haha! I swear the smaller these get, the more nervous I get. She's like, ah! Where are these going? Did that get paint on it? No. Bam! I'm not going to worry about these tiny ones at the back. Here we go. And then we got this one. Why did I think it was a good idea to put so many dots on here? Who? Why? Driving myself mad via dottage. You know what? After these dots, we might sign ourselves back over to corn and work on Angron for a hot second. Boom. There we go. All right, now for the pink bit. Now we just want pink in like the little bowl bit of each of the gems. Help make it shine. Give us those nice shiny gems, please. I have a great distaste for your colors, so please work. There we go. Why is there red there? It's not supposed to be red there. What's the red? Oh my gosh, there was red on my fingers. That's fine. Ta-da! Focus. 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 Yay! The last step after this, we're going to put in a little white dab of a highlight. And we're going to run away screaming from these. We're gonna scream like ninnies! Now, I'm not going to put a pink highlight in any of these smaller ones, because what we're going to do is we're going to skip straight to the main final event. We're going to grab one of these. We're going to grab my file that's not there. I said we're going to grab my file that actually was there. And we're going to shape this into a nice thing. Dabber. There we go. Perfect. Bam. 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 All right. Take this. And we just... boop. Boop. Oh, come on. Or, you know, we could ruin that gem. Oh, dear. Okay, we'll come back and redo that gem, but... I got this idea from someone who was using this to do eye highlights. And I'm like, yeah, this would be perfect for this. So, like, I think overall, this seems like the good idea. Doop. Doop. As long as it doesn't dry, before I stamp it. Like, I've heard of someone using a needle. So I suppose they're probably more efficient ways. Or you know, I could put like a whole mountain of paint on. How do I get rid of this? Okay, that works. That works absolutely fine. Let's work with that. Yep. Okay, we've only mucked up one. You know what? I've only marked up one gem. Just want the tiny highlights. Okay. We're gonna try putting it on with the paintbrush. Okay, I think it's 6 half dozen, really. And it still dries between attempts. Okay. Alright, so we need to patch up that bit and we need to patch up that gem. We got this. Go. Ha! There we go! Success! Oh. Huzzah! We can now officially say we have all the gems on Sanguinius painted. So we will leave Sanguinius for a hot second. I'm going to take a drink. And then I figure we will work on Angron's axe for a while. I think that'll be a good option. We did pretty good. That ain't bad. Whew. Heck yeah. Alright. So, I figure for his axe, I have this lovely ogre brown that I've kind of kept to one side. And if we put a light... Oh, actually, not that. Not ogre brown. Where are my other contrast paints? Doo-doo-doo. Excuse me, Lucky. Thank you. Good boy. Aha! Contrasts. Okay. Bam. There it is. Love affair. So this is my red. My contrast red. And if we go ahead and we put this in, come out, wherever you are. Boom. Let's just move Sanguinius out of the way because we're going to get this all over my fingers. It's a guarantee. Betcha. If we put this over the skulls, just as a light coating, it'll look pretty cool. Because contrasts are fun that way. Now bring out all the detail. Cause like, I'd like to have the skulls show up. And like, I think this is a good way to do it. Like, just look at that. All those lovely skulls on there. Da da da. Ah. There we go. Blah. Where is it? There. And we're going to be painting his chain axe. Like, I think when it comes to his chain axe, I'll actually look up what colors it is. I think it's black and bronze. But I figured doing this is a really neat way to highlight things, and then we'll probably dry brush over the top to really make some of the top edges pop. Ba-ba-ba. Here we go. Aha. What we want. The same for this bit. Now we had this pre-painted last time so that everything could be dry and ready for this time. And the blade's going to be a different color so that these will just really pop. If we just that was adding more color. We just wipe them a little bit. So now it's just in the cracks, giving us skulls. Skulls for the skull throne. Ha ha! Glorious! Exactly what we need. Wait, if Angron wears a hat, does that make him Hatron? Bum, bum, bum. Do-do. I mean, it vaguely makes sense for him to be Hatron. There we go. We have the Angron with the hat. Glorious day. Bum, bum, bum. Exactly how we need it. Now, one thing that we'll eventually do is when we're finally in the final stages of getting these two together, is we'll start adding lighting that comes. So Angron's Sanguinius is the main point of lighting in the scene, so it's lighting this way round. But Angron's weapons will be adding some light. It is a very jazz hat. That is true. That fair. He is not Atron. So it means that there will be some light eeping out from the sword that is red based, that is hitting Sanguinius, and there is gold lighting hitting Angron. So eventually we will be coming back and adding that. But that is not for a long while yet. Bop. Blah. I am pleased with this. I think anyone would be pleased to be wearing. Like, I would be very confused if Angron showed. Like, one, I'd be very confused if Angron showed up. I would be doubly confused if Angron showed up wearing that hat. I'd just be like, wait, what? What you doing there? Alright, so we need to find out. Let's look up some art of Angron. Angron, 40k. Thank you. That wasn't what I was expecting to see, but hey. Alright, what do your axes look like? Okay, so it is a bronze and black. Cool. That's what I needed to know. Awesome. Bam. Alright. Bronze and black. Okay, we'll start with a brown base, because both of these ways we can push it. And it also means we'll be able to cover the chains as well. We need a big brush. Bah. Before we do that, thin the paint. That's better. That almost happened to be a sin. One must always thin your paint, otherwise it's a pain. Whoop. There we go. Get it up there. Right. I figure we do the main bulk of things, and then we go ahead, we hit it again with a smaller brush. Life be good. And it shall be fun. What paint was that? I think that was this. Is this? Is that? Nope. One should actually remember what paint was used. Yeah, it's this one. Do 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 do. Do Whoop. Scoop you up. She'll be right. Bum, bum. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Being said, I think I made this stuff a bit soggy. Yeah, I made this stuff a little bit soggy. Oh well, it'll catch up. Welcome, Remnant! So, we've been working on Sanguinius today. He has all of his gems in place. He's looking fabulous. He's got his armor going on. How are you going? Wait, does that make me a mutant? What you up to? And so we are now working on doing some of Anchron. Ba, ba, ba. And hoping he looks fabulous. There we go. I think he's looking pretty good. Like, I'm rather hoping we get his weapons looking pretty good. So what we're doing is we're getting a base coat of brown on them, and then we can go ahead and make them look pretty fancy. And work from there. And that should be a vibe. I'm curious. You just talking about evolution as if it didn't exist and came in with a very like I think it's very interesting to hear different points of view on whether evolution does or does not exist. Like, it's usually, from my experience, it's Christians and Christianic belief systems that give rise to people thinking that evolution does not exist. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So the wing is done in, it goes from purple with some of the shading, or it was supposed to go with purple from some of the shading, to dark red, except it sort of ended up with purple seeming like the brighter color. What's my favorite faction? Probably Chaos. But I've ended up with a Tyranid army. Welcome on in, Brackon. Brankin? Welcome in. Nids are cool. Like, I've ended... Yes. Yes, all hail the mama Nid. Like, a friend of mine was like, hey, do you want the ultimate starter set? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then another friend, why he has a hat? Because it looks cool. And the hat's not permanent. So, pretty much all of the models have worn the hat at some point. Or have worn a hat at some point. I've got a Chaos Space Marine for my kill team here. Busy wearing a party hat. Buggies are nothing compared to the boys. That is fair. I just, like, I do not mind the orcs in lore terms, but I'm not fond of painting them. But I do like my squigs. Am I going to paint the big Tyrannid purple for mumbling? I'm actually planning on painting my Tyrannids Technicolor. Like, just all the colors. Like, I like the squigs. The squigs are cool. Yes. Oh yes, we have a yellow one. I have a yellow one. I have 2 purple ones, a red one, and a blue one. And then I think I've got like 3 squigs left to paint. Painting is that hard? No, I don't like the aesthetic of the boys are nothing compared to the power of the entrenchment tool and gas mask. I see a Kriegsman here. Like, personally speaking, I don't in 40k I don't particularly like their aesthetic. And for me, painting is the main draw. So the aesthetic of the models is what draws me in. That being said, in Age of Sigmar, I rather like the Gloomsprite Gits, which is where those squigs are from. I have... Wait, where is it? Where is it? I get to show off things. Da-da, 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 da-da. Because their bases aren't finished, so they're in here. We have Scragrot, whose base I have lost, so he's staying there for a while. A Krieg, an Orc, and a Salamander enter a bar. Krieg, an Orc, and a Salamander. This sounds like a fighting time. Lots of explosions. So we have Scragrot, and then we also have Moonlord. Like, I rather like their look and aesthetic, and then mushrooms. It is really cool. I like it. And then we also have more squigs that need painting in here. Where'd the other one go? There he is. These guys will probably get, we'll probably paint next time, because I think we're ready for a break from painting Angron and Sanguinius, as well as this guy, who we found a pipe for. And his arms are in here. He got a fishing rod, which is why he gets a pipe. The Orc trying to kill them both, the Kriegsman trying to kill himself, and the Salamander babysitting both. That sounds about right. Bum. So, yeah. There we go. Now we have that bit underneath there. Put some braces on the bite squig. check the ripping minis for tomorrow. Oh, I have actually made a couple of those. Like, I've started work on putting together the termagants. Oh, and I also ended up trading for half a ultimate starter kit with a friend. And Mumbling and I ended up in a games store, and Mumbling a while ago saw me, like, this was a while ago, and Mumbling saw me eyeing a hive tyrant and was like, "Congratulations, it's your birthday present. You're just going to have to remember that for when it comes around to your birthday." And I was like, oh, they are really cute. I mean, we've got black, green stuff. We could probably give them some braces. Now, is there any other parts we've missed? Nope. Okay, let's get in this handle before we put this brush away. And like, the ribbons just look so wholesome. Wholesome is not the word you should use for them, but it's the word I'm using, but so, I guess. I'm trying to keep this in camera, it's kind of hard. So I really hope it's staying in camera. Favorite Chaos God? Zench. Like, my Chaos team is deliberately painted blue to invoke Zench for that matter. Like, that is why they're blue. Like, and their contrasting color is pink because of their, what are they, Furies? One of Zench's demons that are pink. Yeah. So, yeah, since they didn't have a Zenchian, yeah, it's warp shenanigans. It is just pure warp shenanigans there. And, like, it's not congratulations, I'm going to make you sick. It's not congratulations, I'm going to thump you over the head. And it's not congratulations, you're an addict now. It's just, ha ha! It's bullshit! Oh no. I mean, ha ha! Made you look! Ha ha! It was a lie! Ha ha! It's all sorts of other, yep, knew that was coming. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I could see that coming. Yeah, hey, Space Marine, over here. Got your nose! Like, it makes me wonder sometimes if the only reason why Zench didn't go for the Alpha Legion was because the Alpha Legion was busy going, haha, nah. Exactly. Like, it's just glorious and I love it. It's just mischief. It's mischief and I love it. Haha, haha, we have the brush. Wait, maybe that's what we should do. Because, like, I now have a whole bunch of Marines I don't know what to do with. I was going to use them as base decorations. Like, just putting them on the bases and being like, bleh, the Tyranids have killed them. But maybe at some point we should just end up with Space Marines that are actually, congratulations, the Alpha Legion. The Alpha Legion pretending to... pretending to be loyalist Marines. Like, that would be fun. That would be fun. Oh, but I traded the librarian and the captain. Loyalist Alpha Legion. But would anyone know that they're loyalist? And is the loyalistness a lie? No? Not a lie? Doop. Oh well, that is future problems. That is future Speeling problems. They'll probably end... I have too many Marines. What to do? Corn, butcher them for parts. Zench, experiment with paint. Slanesh, put the... Oh! Slanesh, put them in a jar. Nurgle, let them stew in the jar. Oh my gosh. They pretend to be an Ultramarine successor. That sounds about right. Like that. Let them stew in the jar. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Okay, I suppose we're going both Corn and Zench then. I suppose we could also trade them in for parts. That's another thing we could do. Because we could trade them in for parts to get our Slaneshi Cane. Bum, ba, 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 ba. No jar, no jar. But, well, I've finally gotten some acetone, so I can start making Sprugo. Loyalist Alpha Legion walking around in Alpha Teal. Yeah, you never know. You never know, ever. Nah, those guys, nah, they couldn't be Alpha Legion. Why would they be Alpha Legion? They don't look like Alpha Legion, nah. I mean, I think I like the joke about the fact that the Mechanicus go ahead and assemble Space Marine armor off of sprues. Like, I saw that joke floating around at some point and I was like, aha! Now we know! Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
There is something to be said about how you fill the room up. You walk on by and sting my heart with doubt. Did you notice how I fell hard?
There we go.
Every time I try
So it's easy to detect an Alpha Legionnaire. Just say that a Megan is among us. This pisses them off like something else.
all the time, I wish for more, a way to sweep you off.
Bum, 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 ba-da. The simple things we simple things we made of. What? Hey, painting! Yeah, I mean, if you've got, like, the thought of it being sprue grey would be highly amusing. How you going, Painty? What's up? Still no balloons today. Fair enough. The simple things we made of. The simple things we made of. Yeah. I mean, as far as I can figure, at the moment it's set up so that if a hype train goes off, we'll get balloons. But fingers crossed. Oh dear, I'm touching wet paint. Breaking, shaking, looking like you're faking. You are my number one. I swear, the song is now stuck in my head for like an hour after stream every time I hear it. Might have to take it off the playlist just for that reason. There we go. Come on, we just need the cracks. Looking fancy. Oh! Favorite Space Marine chapter? Alpha Legion. Wait, chapter... Blood Ravens. That being said, like... the one I know the most about is, funnily enough, the Who Legion. Yeah, we don't know anything about those. They don't exist, right? That being said, the one I know the most about is the Blood Angels, because, I basically ended up down a rabbit hole of, because a friend gave me one of the Blood Angels omnibuses, and so I read that, and then I was like, I want to find out more about these guys, and then I kept reading. And from there, I've just been like, yes, they do what now? And like, I would probably say that the Blood Angels, I do not mind the Blood Angels, but I think I rather like the memery that's involved with the Alpha Legion, and so like, once I get a chance, I'd like to find out more about them, like books-wise, and see how much of it is memes and how much of it is not memes. Because, like, surely not all of it is memes, but it's got to come from somewhere. But it tickles my funny bone, nonetheless. So, like, I think even if it does not match, I will still enjoy the Alpha Legion, because, Like, who does not like spies doing all sorts of spy shenanigans? That's my thoughts on the matter. And also, like, when you have a... Yeah, like... When you have a faction who is not wholly good or bad, and it's just like, yeah, one day I might help you, the other day I might hinder you, like, it makes them very opaque in their thought processes, and I like that. Because it's like, what are your reasonings here? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Is this thing that is helping me now actually part of your master plan to hinder me or help me? Where are you going with this? And like, having a person that is like that, I think person slash villain slash sector, it's something I like. I like it in stories a lot. Alpha Legion are Chaos Marines that serve the Eldar god of laughter and trickery. Share. Congratulations, you Lord of the Harlequins. So they actually... What kind of level of heresy is that? So... Like, I'm looking at that, I'm like, what? How do you measure that in levels of heresy? They're just human. They're just the human worshippers? Yeah, but they're choosing to worship Xenos. That's a whole nother flavor of heresy. Excuse me, Sanguinius. Okay. We got the skulls. Now, it's time for some gold. It's not here. That is true. It's not heresy if you weren't loyal at the beginning. That is very true. For the skull throne? Yes. So we've got all of our little skulls. They're already pre-highlighted. All through there. Looking good. Looking fabulous. We might give them a wash later as well. Oh, we missed a bit. And then this is also going to get retouched up with the right colors. There we go, that's better. Opposed to the chaos concept. That is fair, that is fair. Yeah. But then again, don't the Eldar predate humans anyway? So it sort of matches. I guess. I think. Maybe? Oh gosh. Trying to figure that one out, gonna be a puzzle. Wait, chaos showed up during the Jurassic era. Okay. Okay. So they're not Eldar, they're older. Okay. So it's little wonder we've just casually got a Catan shard on Mars. There probably wasn't humans on Earth at the time. They were probably like, ah, yes, this random rock in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's going to ever find this. It's in the back end of Beyond. No one's looking here. And then humans just randomly evolved on the planet being like, yeah. Don't mind us. Yeah. Gosh. Boom. Like, I swear, the more I learn about 40k, it's like, this whole universe is a series of unfortunate events. It's like, yeah, anything that could go wrong does go wrong. This is the bad timeline. This is not the color I want to be using right now, I think. No, I want to use it over here. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Like, but only if you're not immortal. I mean, I guess. It also, I think, depends on what era you're born into, I guess, too. That is true, like, I suppose you get it. I suppose with Warhammer you do get only the bad stuff thrown at you. It's kind of like, hey, look at this terrible thing that's just happened. We should have a war about it. And it's like, yeah, this is great. I suppose that's what that's the whole point of it. And it's awesome. Because then you get these guys. And that's what we're here for. Oh. Bum, bum. Let's get some shine on this. There we go. Ah! Glorious day. Now it's actually looking like necks. Could rip our faces off. Exactly what we need. Put this here. Do this over here. And And this is why we had the brown. So can I? Thank you! It's the axe that everybody wants to be away from. It's complete with skulls. When you get it, it comes at you complete with skulls. Everybody appreciates this axe. 100% corn guaranteed. Now, one thing I'm not doing with most of Angron's stuff is I'm not putting on a bright white highlight or anything like that because I want it to feel a lot more matte so that it's not feeling like his armor is polished or anything like that. Because I figure doing that makes it feel less cared for. I mean, the Kriegsmen have the ability to do that. They have enough men. And if they don't have enough men, they can clone more. Oh, that's the whole point of the Kriegsmen. Just, alright, we're running out of men. Clone more men. We'll raise our debt to the Emperor eventually. Like, that does lead... But what about the other arm? Artillery. I mean, that does lead to the question of what happens when they finally finish paying off their debt. Like, do you think the Ministorum will even tell them? Like, I bet you they won't. Bet you they'll be like, ah, yes, the Kriegsmen. The Kriegsmen that we have. The Kriegsmen that have paid their debt. Those Kriegsmen? Dunno. Yeah, there isn't a debt. It's just a cultural guilt. Light is hitting through here. Exists only in the Kriegsman's mind. Oh, I was right. Actually, we could totally highlight with a red highlight and that would look so cool. Okay. Oh my goodness! I've just realized Angron's been running around without the front part of his skirt for so... Oh my goodness, it's not even painted. But the front part of his skirt is not even... It's just existing and being like, ah yes, this thing that doesn't exist. What the heck? Okay, we need to figure out what to do with that. Oh, right. That wasn't getting painted yet because of the fact that it's like all the doohickeys. And I wanted to paint it separately. Right, that thing. Is that your knife? Are you alright? You just happy to... Oh my gosh, that's a knife. Okay. I'm thinking... I will just wait for our lovely Twitch, because I think I heard an ad. Yep, Twitch is having an ad, so we will wait for Twitch to come back from ads. And we will finish a little bit early today. I think we've done pretty darn well. Like, We've got bomb. There we go. We got some wings. Alright. We're rocking it. That's how things are going. That's pretty neat. Oh my gosh, that's in the paint. Okay. Sidetrack of the cloth that's managed to pick up literally everything. No longer in the paint. But yes. How come I'm the one that got the pawn? Yeah. So this is 40k Angron and Horus Heresy Sanguinius. It's a whole thing. Let me just make sure that I've got everything in view. Yes. No, he is without his head and his spear because I am painting his head separately, although because there's his head. Because when I got these models, the 30k Angron had not come out yet, so we weren't able to actually oh, that's terrible. I will say I can't refute this. So this is going to be a diorama where they're fighting. We're gonna have a head in there somewhere. There's gonna be a head. And then he's gonna be wielding his spear. I don't have enough fingers for this. There's gonna be a spear in there. Imagine the spear actually being attached. And they're going to be on a cool piece of rubble, and we're going to have stuff flying around. It's going to be a whole vibe. As someone who is enjoying the Blood Angels lore, I must nominally stand up for them and be like, hey, from one winged fella to another, I must stand up for Sanguinius here. he did his best. and like, it's much better than knowing that your dad went off for milk and never came back. Like the space wolves. The white scars. Oh yeah, like I think honestly when it comes to the Primarchs, I think it is good that Sanguinius died in the overarching story because it leads to a place where that's even worse. You know your dad's alive. You can guarantee your dad's alive and he's out there just chilling. He went out for milk and never came back deliberately. So like I think it's good that there is a minimum amount of Primarchs in the modern setting, and I very much hope that they're not going to be enthusiastic about bringing more Primarchs back, because like power scaling is a thing, and too much of one way or another is a lot. But I mean, having two people with flappers going against each other, this is thematically appropriate. The Speeling with the wings says so. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and say goodbye today. And for those of you on Twitch, we will raid out and say hello to someone. Bye! Thank you for coming. It has been a great time, and hopefully we will see each other again another time. Bum, bum, bum. We will go find someone. Oh, let's go say hello to Hoodguard, Twitch. So I will say goodbye. Toodles, everyone.